Today in the church, we remember St. Dominic, and he was primarily known for battling against these heretics known as the Albigensians. And one of the important things about him battling against the Albigensians was to bring the truth into this sect or this cult, to liberate them from these false beliefs. And one of the things about a heresy is it means to choose, and to choose something that is contrary to what God has revealed himself through our Lord Jesus Christ, and also what the apostles taught and the church safeguards to this day for the salvation of souls, so that they may have a right and proper belief in the God who came to save them on the cross. And I believe it's important to talk about this heresy because it still lingers in the world today like a bad philosophy or bad theology. And they believed in a kind of dualism, which taught that the creator of spiritual things was good and the creator of material things was bad. And this led to a contempt for the body, which they thought the soul was enslaved in the body. And this led to a harsh treatment of the body as some kind of evil thing with these really long fasts. And it kind of led to this hatred of something that is good. For the church teaches that the human person is fundamentally a unity of body and soul, not a dualism of two separate substances. And this is why we ought to love our body as a gift from God, and also to not think of it as some separate thing, for it's the soul that enlivens the whole body and is through the whole body. This dualism or separation from our body and soul as one evil and one good comes from an unhealthy spirituality, where one notices our mind understands what the right thing to do is, but our bodily appetites leading us to sin. And instead of thinking properly that we are fallen and in need of grace and mercy to restore us in a holistic way, which involves discipline, of course, these heretics, maybe acting out of ignorance, thought the body was bad in and of itself. And this is where the real problem lies. And this radical position led to some horrible ways of thinking where they thought bringing life into the world enslaved souls. Marriage was unlawful, starving oneself to death was praised. And this is why fighting against heresy is sometimes so important, because it often has horrible consequences on people's lives. For how we think affects everything in our life. And if we may think back to the beginning when God created everything, the human person, body and soul, he saw everything. And he said it was very good.